Howdy, y'all. Ray Benson of Asleep at the Wheel right here, and welcome to the Texas music scene. Now this time, I've put together a great lineup just for you, the fans of good Texas music.
How country are you? She said I really need to know.
We go live and loud with my pal, Kevin Fowler, as he asks the live audience in San Marcos, Texas, how country are you? Yep. Walt Wilkins and a couple of his Mystiqueros sit down with us for a really cool backstage conversation. Our artist spotlight this time is on Ryan Reddy. And to finish it off, Bart Crow performs If I Go, I'm Going, with special guest vocalist Macy Maloy. And that's all right here on the Texas music scene. Now, here's a real treat for y'all to kickstart this one off. It's Kevin Fowler in front of a live San Marcos, Texas audience. I'm telling you, folks, you need to go see Kevin Fowler doing this thing live. Here's his tune. How country are you? Yup.
The new single, How Country Are You? Fun little song, man. I wrote a couple of buddies of mine, and I just think it's so catchy. It's one of those earworms that gets in your ear, and you're like, oh, God, please, let me stop singing this song. It's just catchy, super catchy, and I think radio's gonna love it. It's one of those songs that's got the catchphrase is yep, as you'll see. And by the second time people hear it, the second chorus playing live, people have got it down, they can sing it. It's just one of those songs, easy to learn, a lot of fun. It goes over great live.
The song called How Country Are You? Yeah, the other night I met this hot country mama. She's looking fine, thinking, ooh, yeah, I wanna take her home, make her mine. But all she had to say, I might pick up lines. Whoa, hit the brakes before we go any further. Let's get one thing straight. How country are you? She said, I really need to know. Can you two-step? Because I'd have to let you go. Do you love your mama? Make lots of money? Nope. Do you want a shotgun? Yep. I got two of those. With all these city slicker wannabes, I had to be sure. How country are you? Yep. Well, she wore me out with her long interrogations. Had my doubts, my own reservations. Had a list of little things I wanted in a woman worth a wedding ring. So I set her down, said this won't take long. Yeah, I've got a few questions of my own. How country are you? Girl, I really need to know. Do you shoot whiskey? Because I'd have to let you go. Can you fry chicken? Yeah. Whip up some gravy? Yeah. Ooh, I think you just might be my kind of baby. With all these city girls sniffing around, I had to be sure. How country are you? How country are you? How country are you? We're like two peas in a pot. How country are you? Come on, let's tie the knot. We go together like grits and gravy. Come on, let's get to making us some babies. If we ever doubted it, now we don't know. How country are you? Yep. How country are you? Yep. How country are you? Yep. How country are you? Yep.
Well, welcome back, y'all. You know, Walt Wilkins is a great songwriter, a great record producer, and an overall solid citizen. And for those out there keeping track, another must-do on any Texas music fan's bucket list is go see Walt and the Mystiqueros at any music venue anywhere in the great state of Texas.
It was closer to God and the fiddle and the plow. When it was country, I loved it, but I don't love it now. The band, the Mystiqueros, have made 2 records as a band with an evolving lineup. You know, we're in the middle of one right now. The first one with Jimmy and Brian and Tommy Iverson's, you know, in our band. We all bring a lot of production experience in. He's made a lot of solo records with his band. Everyone in this band has produced records. So making our own records is really fun because everyone knows how it goes. We all play on the records that I produce for usually younger artists, not all younger artists, but I do a lot of that. And the guys, Ray and Billy, are kind of my first pick. Rhythm section, and Jimmy and Billy both sing on them, you know, so. We could have made a 4-record set if this was the 70s, you know, that's kind of where we're at. We're all children of the 70s anyway. So we kind of went in on this record we're making right now, thinking it's gonna be like an old 70s style double album. It's called Wildcat Pie and the Great Wall of Pattaya. It sounds funny just when you say it out loud. I'm the happiest man that ever was. 'Cause I've got love and a good buzz. Well, like Jimmy plays with us about 3/4 now of our gigs. Jimmy lived in Memphis when we met him, and we just kind of fell in love with him. He fit us, and so he started playing with us. And we're kind of like this home for wayward songwriters. And we have several now that kind of come in and stay for a while, then they go play their solo gigs, come back. It's a very unusual collection, very unusual band arrangement. 3 great guitar players. Everyone sings, everyone makes their own records, and so these vocal arrangements, they really do change every night depending on who's there. And we don't rehearse. It all happens on stage, and it keeps us engaged in it all the time. And it may not always be the most perfect vocal arrangement you've ever heard, but I'll tell you this, it has a lot of life in it, you know, because we're hanging on, you know, just.
And it's different, like if I'm singing and Marcus is with us, if he's there, then
You sing a different thing.
Yeah, it depends on who's there, is what part you sing.
If you're not there, I sing a different
So
part.
we switch parts all around, and it's fun, you know? It's fun. Barnstorm brewing up in the loft. When she comes down, she falls down soft like rain. It's only rain. It's only rain. It's only
In a way, it's been kind of an unspoken rule now. As you come into the band, if you want to sing, don't ask me what part you're supposed to sing, because I'll go, pick one.
Yeah.
Sing. That's what I'm doing.
People come in and out, sing, and the guys will, especially Jimmy and Billy, they're so good. They'll find the other parts around it. My wife sings with us, and she's a great singer too. So it's different every night. It's a lot of fun. Surely as simple as a dove singing in the tree. Love who you can love and let the others be. That song is called King for a Day, and I had started it, and then I finished it with Bill and Marcus Eldridge and Ray in our day off in Washington, D.C. last summer. You know, we decided to kill some time and finish that song, and that's how we got that song. First time the 4 of us had written. It was fun.
There was something really cool about where we were. We stay in a really fun place when we're in D.C., and it's probably the first day off we had in,
A couple of weeks.
for us, a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
and it was just really free and fun, and that kind of comes through. It's that kind of song.
Yeah, there's a line in that song that we like. We like it so much we put it on our T-shirts, and it says, "Love who you can love and let the others be." Love who you can love and let the others be. This should be as simple as a dove singing in my tree. Love who you can love and let the others be. And I think we have the songs because of Jimmy's songs, and my songs are the first that the band kind of built up around, and Jimmy and Billy, everyone writes. There's a real spiritual element to all the songs, and that's a fairly unusual thing, I think, so we kind of play this surreptitious folk rock gospel kind of thing, wildly, unpredictably. And we all also, I think, enjoy each other's company, and that the idea is to make that, that shines through, because you see a lot of young bands and they're still at the age where they don't want to look like they're having fun, like it's uncool to have fun. We're all past that, we all feel lucky to be playing music.
As a wild away, beautiful day, beautiful Texas sunshine.
Welcome back, y'all. Here's our Billy Bob's Texas Artist Spotlight on the talented up-and-coming singer-songwriter Ryan Reddy and his first project, The Angel and the Workhorse. Angel, Workhorse, which one am I?
I can see the tables turning, I can feel the fires are burning, I know my heart is yearning to be free from this misery.
This Misery is a tune I wrote, and it started out with this Ray Wally Hubbard finger-picking style. I couldn't decide where I wanted the song to go with a melody for the longest time. And I have a friend of mine, Tyler Holler, that's from my hometown, and I'll go write with him sometimes. And we kind of decided that the melody of the song should go along with the intro. Lyrically, that just kind of fell into place. I had gone through some things as a young guy, and that's where those lyrics come from. I went to the Rock and Rodeo in Denton, and I saw Stoney LaRue on stage for the first time there. And, just the vibe that he had on stage and musically with his guitar and the way the crowd interacted, I just fell in love with the whole idea of it. And then when I was 23 years old, I married my wife. She started booking and promoting me, and really as a team, it's really how we've gotten here.
You're a fool to think that's a good way to get her off your mind. You wouldn't need a one-night stand if she was anything like mine.
Anything Like Mine is a song that I wrote for my sweet wife, and I kind of wrote this song like I'd be sitting on the fence line watching some man that had been with a girl that wasn't good to him, watching him go through heartache, and just to remind myself of how wonderful my wife is to me and how good I have it. Just been working hard songwriting to get my songwriting up to par for what I think is good, from a lot of artists I look up to, like Seth James, Stoney, and Cody Canada. And when I put out a record, I want it to front to back to impress people, and I want it to last.
A self-righteous man, I'll turn my back and walk away.
So playing acoustic has been one of the most self-motivating and uplifting things that I've done. I don't have a band, and I don't go out there full band to try to blow an audience away. I've just been working on my songwriting right now, and it's really an intimate thing when you can go and sit in front of people who really enjoy songwriting and music and that aspect. And if they fell in love with you when you were, acoustic and didn't really have anything on the radio yet, they're going to be there forever, and those are the people that really matter to me.
I know my heart is yearning to be free from this misery.
Welcome back, folks. Bart Crow's album, Dandelion, was highlighted by the track, If I Go, I'm Going. Here's the pride of May Pearl, Texas, with his take on this heartfelt love song, Mr. Bart Crow.
If I Go, I'm Going. It's a song by Gregory Alan Isaacoff. A friend of mine told me about the record, and he said there was a song on there that he and his wife, who had not been married too long at the time, he said, man, we were actually coming back from marriage counseling, and we were listening to this record, and the song came on, and he said it was just kind of, in hindsight, they realized that they both kind of froze in time and looked, and the power of music kind of made them realize, you know, wow, it's too soon to be butting heads like we are. And I bought the record and listened to the song, and knowing the power that, man, if we go in and make this song our own, give this song the beauty and the respect that it already has, but make it ours, maybe we could do the same thing that would be powerful and cool. So really proud of the way it came out. I feel like we did the song in it as its own entity justice, and we made it our own at the same time. Young lady's name's Macy Maloy. She's from Dallas, Texas. Macy's got a YouTube channel with like a gazillion followers and hits and views and likes. And listening to her sing and write songs, man, she was just, it was gorgeous and beautiful. And, you know, and then getting to do this live with her today, man, she's a beautiful person, a good spirit, and she's got a huge future ahead of her. And I'm glad that I got to find her before everybody else did.
This house, she's holding secrets. I got my change behind the bed, in a coffee can. I throw my nickels in, just in case I have to leave. I will go if you ask me to, and I will stay if you dare. But if I go, I'm going shameless. Let my hunger take me there.
She's quite the talker. She creaks and moans. She keeps me up. In the photographs, no, I'm a liar. They just laugh as I burn them down. And I will go if you ask me to, and I will stay if you dare. If I go, I'm going on fire. Let my anger take me there.
Quite the keeper, quite the keeper of go if you ask me to. I will stay if you dare. But if I go, I'm going crazy. Let my darling take me there. If I go, I'm going crazy. Let my darling take me there.
Well, folks, that's it for this one. Thanks again for watching. And remember, you get out and support Texas music and Texas artists by going to the shows, buying the music and the merchandise, you know, hats, caps, CDs, t-shirts, and then repeat that. It keeps this thing rolling, folks. And as we like to say around here, Texas is not just a state, it's a state of mind. Adios, y'all.